buyer stiffed me 125 bucks. Good evening, my little YouTubles. It is Friday, TGIF. In so many ways, but I'm very happy. Today is October the 23rd. I'm Kevin with the Kevin and Anna Show. I'm a part-time picker, part-time reseller, part-time flipper, and a lot of times a flopper. Today I'm going to get some more of these t-shirts listed that I picked up retail arbitrage. And I had a coupon for 20% off the entire purchase at Big Lots. And I get these from time to time, so I went by Big Lots today. And what I do is I buy a bunch of coffee. And then, I'll take 20% off of that and be stocked up on coffee for a while. If you guys know anything about me, you know I love my coffee. But it's later in the day and I have switched to sweet southern iced tea with lemon. So delicious. But point is, while I was at Big Lots, that store is right in the middle of Marshall's and Ross. So I went into Marshall's and they didn't have any t-shirts or anything good there, but I went over into the boxer briefs aisle and I found these body glove 4 boxer briefs, and they had these for $9.99, and I checked the comps on them. They had a few boxes of other briefs on sale, boxer briefs. They had a few boxes of them on sale, but they weren't anything that looked appealing for resale. And I also picked up these, are also body glove in a soft pack. It's a 3-pack, and these were $7.99. And so, battery on one of my lights is going dead. And so I picked these up, and I got how many packs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 boxes, and then I got, there's 5 boxes. 6 is right here. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. So we'll get those listed sometime soon, but that's my latest retail arbitrage. And they're going to be just like anything else with retail arbitrage. They don't make a ton of money. I'll probably end up profiting, netting on all of those, maybe $4 each. You'll see how it goes. The comps on them looked okay though. So I've also got Christmas coming around the corner, and so that's a big reason why I'm buying this kind of stuff, is I know I might be sitting on it a while. But I think, in my limited, uneducated knowledge, I think that they'll do okay, and especially when Christmas time and Christmas orders start coming in, they'll start to move. And I tell you what, something that was dead for the longest time until I put it on a 10% sell were those little ones waving at me. She wants to say hello. But those were the Bluetooth little speakers. They're Fortnite, and they're all different characters. And those have been moving a lot. I sold a couple of them, and I also sold some more little phone charger things. And so I put both of those on sale recently, and they started moving. I think they were both only like 10% off, and they started moving, so I'm excited about that. Alright, let's see what this one wants. That's McKinley. She says hi. So that's what we got today, guys. Let's go through these sales real quick, and then I'm going to start listing, and we'll see how that part goes. Stay tuned. All right. I'm going to start at the top of the list and work my way backwards to get you caught up, but also I'll give you an update on the grass growth here in a few minutes after we finish this. But the first one was, let's see if I can do this. The first one was the PowerPod keychains. This was a lot of 2. In this particular one, I have them for Android and for Apple. And this buyer sent me an offer for $27.48 plus shipping, and that was for 2 of them. And so I went ahead and took that offer. It was only a few cents less than, maybe $1 less than my asking price, and so I didn't haggle on that. I just took the offer, and these things were $9 each. So I'm in it for 18, maybe 19 bucks with tax, you know, and then, you know, subtract out shipping fees and PayPal fees and listing fees, all that good stuff. Probably in it for about $5 or $6 profit on those 2. And here's the next one. This is those portable Bluetooth speakers. Bitty Boomers is what they're called. Fortnite. And that one that sold was a some kind of skull trooper, whatever that is. Anyway, I'm sure the person that bought it knows what it is, so that's marvelous. And then we'll move right along to, well, you see that was $8.49, and I'm thinking I thought I bought them for $5, but the more I think about it, I think they were $3.50 each. So let's just pretend that they were $3.50 each. That way I make more money on it, at least in my head. So if they were $3.50 each, you know, I'm looking at probably $3 profit on that. Oh no, that was free shipping. So I'm looking at probably 75 cents, maybe $1 profit on it. And then here's the next one. I sold it for an offer of $7.99. So yeah, might even just be a break even on that one, but we'll see. I don't know. Alright, moving along. This was a cool one to sell. This was a vintage Budweiser. It's you know, the sign, you obviously see it there in front of you. But that sold for $15.29 plus shipping. And that item was one of the first items, one of the first yard sales I went to when I decided to step up my buying and reselling game and really put some time into it and some effort into it. So that was cool. I know I'm into it no more than $3. I can't remember. So 100%. But so with that, we're looking at about a $10 profit. Here's another one. This is the PowerPod Keychain, another one of those. What I was speaking of earlier. The PowerPod Keychains and the Fortnite Bitty Boomers, Bitty Boppers, Bitty Boop, Betty Boop, whatever they are. Those things have been selling well. So since I put them on sale. But you can see this one sold for $15.74 plus shipping, so probably $3 or $4, maybe $3 profit on that. And here's the next one. These were, in my last video, I mentioned selling the electronic equipment with my neighbor Bob. And these 3 M2 hard drives, they sold for $52 with free shipping. And Bob and I are splitting the profits on those. So for me, that's just 100% profit. I've got nothing into them other than time. And so it was about 25, so let's say it was about, after shipping and listing fees, it's about a $20 profit. Alright, this next one and the last one I'm going to show you before I get to listing t-shirts. This is how I got stiffed on $121.50. And I can't say I've gotten stiffed yet because there's still an opportunity for them to pay. But here you go. This was memory for laptops, computer memory, and there are 10 memory cards here, various types. And we sold both of these and the previous hard drives. We put them on a 3-day auction and just let them run, let them go. And in my last video, I had also mentioned that, you know, I was excited to see if they went any further than they were already at, and they did not. They stayed right around the same price. There might be $1 or $2 difference in them, but not much. But anyway, the buyer that bought these has not paid, and if I'm correct, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that he gets he gets 48 hours, which would put it at 9:30 tonight when the auction ended 2 days ago. So 9:30 tonight, his 48 hours are up, and then I can relist them. And what's kind of cool about this is Bob really was focused and pushed on listing these things in an auction, and so you know, it's mostly I let him control the specifics on how we do auctions and sales on anything that he brings me to list, and so I was cool with that, you know. But since then, you know, I talked to Bob and let him know, you know, what was going on, and he told me the money that he wanted out of everything, and so I was like, yeah, sure. So I just paid him off, and so now I have that money for the RAM. That'll be 100% profit to me once they sell or once I get paid. Now, with that said, I don't expect this buyer's going to chime in tonight, and I think I'm going to relist them. So again, he wanted to do a 3-day auction. All good, all well. But I'm going to, because now I know that they'll you know, they'll sell for about $120. I'm going to put them as a buy it now, free shipping for $130, and try to get a little more money out of it. Now, I can't remember if you can do this or not. Years ago, when I was into eBay, if you listed something as an auction and you added the buy it now price to it, as soon as someone bid on it, the buy it now price was not an option anymore. I think that may have changed, and I hope it did, because that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to put the, if it's changed, I'm going to put the RAM as an auction, and I'll do it a 7-day auction, because if you do a 3-day auction, it charges you $1 for listing. So I'll do a 7-day auction with no money. You know, I mean, sorry, with starting at 99 cents, but I'll also add the buy it now for 130. And what I think that'll do is I think it'll drive up the auction cost, as well as it'll sell with the buy it now before the auction ends. I could be wrong, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. And I think that's the way it's going to go. Boop. So that's all I got right at the moment. Wifey's cooking dinner, frozen pizza tonight, baby. So at some point I'm going to go eat, but I'm going to start listing some stuff here. The t-shirts especially, I want to kind of push through and get those on the market, get those on the block. So I'll be back. Real quick, I forgot. I wanted to show you this. This is how I'm keeping track of what's listed. Notice how the hangers are in opposite directions. So next, I'll pull off this lot of black ones. I'll get them listed, then I'll flip them around and put them there. That way they're also staying in the same order, because this was the beginning of it. So they stay in the same order. And why do I have them in a specific order? Because, again, some of them are individual and some of them are the same t-shirts. So, and there's a ton of black ones. And so I wanted to be able to know where inventory stops and starts. So for instance, these are all the same. I've got one separating it. These are all the same. You know, so after I list these, I'm going to need another separator. So I'll list this one first. I'll list Blondie first. And then I'll pull those out. Why is that not working? My brain says it should be working, but it's not. Doesn't seem to be working like I engineered it to. Alright, anyway, I'll figure that part out. But also, I had forgotten a few minutes ago, I mentioned watching the grass grow, right? So let's go watch the grass grow. I bought some stuff at Walmart to to put on the lawn that would, whatever that is, nitrate, or it does something that you put on the soil, and it kind of gives the grass like a shock, a jump start, a shock. But I was just reading through the instructions, and of course I got that on the clearance aisle at Walmart. But I was just reading through the instructions, and it said not to put it on freshly sown grass. Well, that's exactly what I've got. The grass must be mowed at least 3 times before you put it on there. So that stuff I may wait until the spring to put it on. We'll see. But anyway, here we go. Here is the update. I'm going to kind of try to give you guys a shot each time of the grass, and maybe, you know, throw in the here's the before and here's the after. But anyway, there's the current state. Now I'm ready to list. So how horrible is that? I put the Blondie shirt back up there so you can see. I put a burgundy t-shirt on my burgundy background, and I listed it that way. I just don't feel like dealing with it.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't have anything quick and easy to give it a different background. I guess I could take it in the house and hang it on the wall. But anyway, we'll see. It blends pretty well.
You've got to be kidding me.
I've already got the Adidas t-shirts up there, and I've got to work on those, but it blended really well. So I don't know. Somebody will either get a kick out of that and buy it, or people, it may sit there forever. I may end up taking more pictures of it. But yeah, alright, Blondie's listed $19.99, and next I'm going to work on these Adidas. I got 2 mediums and 1, 2, 3, 4 larges, and I'll get those listed. And again, I'm doing all the t-shirts now at $19.99. Buy it now with free shipping. And if you watched the previous video, you saw I messed up, and I've talked about this before. My scale, when you power it on, it goes directly to kilograms, and I wish I could figure out a way to make it go to pounds, but I can't. So I have to push this button right here when it comes on, and it would be like this at 1.3 kilograms, and then I switch it over here to 3 pounds, which is why my weight's out here, as I've also mentioned in other videos. But when I weighed the t-shirts first and I decided I was going to do free shipping, they were all under 4 ounces. Well, no, they weren't. They were all under 4 kilograms. So they're right under 8 ounces. So that's going to take my shipping up a few dollars, or $1 on each one, sending it first class. But it's okay, you know. I made that mistake before, and I'm sure I'll make it again. I got to rely on my blue, my little blue 3-pound scale. But anyway, I'll get them listed, and you know, at $8 each, selling them for $20 free shipping, and take it down to $15, and then, you know, I'll make about $4 per t-shirt. But again, you know, when I've got 53 t-shirts, it'll be a nice chunk of change. What's that? 212. Decent profit, a little over $200. So yeah, back to listing. Alright, so I got the black tees listed, the Adidas ones. Superb. Now I'm gonna get this guy, this gray Adidas. It's called Ultimate Tee. I really like the feeling of that t-shirt. That's next. Moving on, I got a little surprise here for you too.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just got this one listed. It's not a t-shirt. It's nice embroidery, plain black t-shirt. So check, there's another one on the list. I like to see these hangers. I like to see this side growing. But the little surprise is I just sold an item while I was listing that. And I picked this up quite a while back at a yard sale. And these are audio books on cassette tape. There's 2 of them. And let me get this box out of the way so we can see. But one's The Hobbit, and one's The Lord of the Rings. And although it's cheap, super cheap, what's that? Although it's super cheap wood, I just really dig the fact that they put it in these wooden cases. And so what's awesome is, even though it's a little heavy, it will still ship medium mail. And so all that's easy peasy. And I can't even remember. I know you're sitting there wondering, well, what did you sell it for? I paid $5 for both of those and just sold it for $22.99. So plus shipping. So buyer's going to pay $4.92 shipping. Actually, they've already paid $4.92 shipping, but super excited to see it sell. It always makes my heart flutter whenever I hear my cha-ching. But yeah, so I might pause and get that boxed up, and then I'll start listing shirts again. Maybe I'll go grab a slice of pizza now. Still moving along, and I wanted to point this out to you. I got a handful of this type of t-shirt that wasn't like a Nike or an Adidas. This one's Nickelodeon. The Blondie t-shirt was the same thing, but this one's Ren and Stimpy, and I just got it listed. And so one of the things when listing clothing is you have to mark it as new, new with tags, or new with tags, new without tags, etc. And unfortunately, the only tag on these t-shirts was the TJ Maxx tag. Okay, so what I've done, and I hope I don't get shot in the foot, shoot myself in the foot for this, but what I've done is, as you can see, I cut the price off of that tag and left the TJ Maxx name brand tag on there. So that's how I'm going to list them. I'm within all the requirements, it's all legit, but it would be great if they had like a tag like the Adidas or the Nautica or any of the other shirts. But another one down, and I'm going to tell you something else real quick. I went in to box up the item, got the Lord of the Rings boxed up, packaged up, labeled, ready to go, and while I was inside, I grabbed a slice of the pizza. Oh man, it was so good. I was out here eating it while I was walking around doing stuff, so I don't think I'm going to list a whole lot more. But what I did decide to do was I want to get to the halfway point of the t-shirts. And so I've got to list two more items, which one is a quantity of 2. I think those Bob Dylan shirts are the same and same size. And so if I list the Bob Dylans and the next one, which are 3 Tom and Jerry's, I think I'll be just slightly over the halfway mark through the t-shirts, and I'll be good with that, because I also saw that jar of pepperoncinis with the pizza, and oh man, I'm ready to eat. So it's only 7:30, and I've said this before, maybe I'll come back out, but usually after dinner I'm done. Anyway, let's get some Bob Dylan's listed. Alrighty, Tom and Jerry is listed, and that's all I'm going to try to get done tonight. Let's see how many I did get. Well, let's see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Total is 53 shirts minus 28. What's that? Too late in the day. I'm not even trying it. 53 minus 20 is 33. 33 minus 8 is 25. So I am down to 25 t-shirts left to list. And that's it, guys. I'm calling it a night. Going to get that pizza I've been waiting on. But as always,
You've got to be kidding me.
thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little babble and the listings we got done tonight. Don't forget about the new draws that we got, the new underwear purchased at Marshall's. That'll be getting listed. Excited to sell that Lord of the Rings, so all the other sales as well. It's been a good day. Hallelujah. Thank God it's Friday. So anyway, talk to you guys soon. Be safe out there, and we'll catch you next time.